Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Denise here. Hey everyone! Alright, it is literally, I guess you can say, the eve of Wrestle Kingdom 13. And so I figured I'd go ahead and do a prediction show here today. So always, guys, the beginning of the stream is always a little rusty just because I'm getting like everything assimilated. I am a one-person team right now. Anyways, but I'm gonna be looking at the chat, so you guys make sure to like do stuff, put stuff, because I'm gonna be checking that stuff out, while I'm also going to be moving around the images and making sure that I tell you guys everything that I think about New Japan Wrestle Kingdom. Alright, but first and foremost, guys, I want to say hey to D-Train Riot Maker. What's up, D-Train? Thank you so much for coming in here today. He says, I hope to get some sleep after this and then get up early and clock and watch it. Denise is so awesome. I can't wait to hear what she has to say. Thank you. I'm so happy that someone is looking forward to what I have to say. And then shout out to Louise. Louise, thank you so much for coming in here as well. I'm super excited because there's so much to talk about. I was literally going through my notes for the show and I was like, all right, I'm going to try to get this down in less than an hour so that I won't take up too many people's times. So hopefully we'll go ahead and get all of that stuff in. All right, but first and foremost, guys, who's actually staying up to watch New Japan tonight? Because I am in a little bit of a debate here. So I want to stay up, which I think I am going to stay up because I have FOMO. And let's face it, I want to watch as it's happening. But then my boyfriend's like, Denise, I want to watch it with you, so wait for me. And I'm like, dude, I can't wait that long. Like, he has like a job, so I would have to wait until after he's done, which is like after 5 p.m., which is just too long to wait, and then I don't want to have to be off social media for this. What's up, Paolo? Thank you so much for coming in. And then Sam Paiboon. Hello, Sam. Thank you so much for also coming into the stream. All right, so yeah, so because of this, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to watch at midnight and then rewatch it again with him. So we'll see. I'm also planning on doing a recap show, so we'll also see how that goes. If I do a recap show, I will announce it on my Twitter account. So yeah. Anyways, let me know if you guys are going to stay up in the comment section. And as we go through the matches, please let me know what you guys think, who you guys think is going to win, if you think I'm wrong or if you think I'm right. Also, if you think I'm wrong, that's totally cool. You guys are allowed to have your own opinions. I'm not going to be like, what? You think I'm wrong? Ah, you know, I'm definitely not like that at all. Louise says, I'm thinking about it, but I think my girlfriend would also want me to wait for her. Yeah, she probably would. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. It's a double standard. So if your girlfriend wants to watch it right now, that is when she watches it. If she wants you to wait for her, then you wait for her. So do whatever girlfriend says to do. Sorry, guys. It's a double standard. I know. All right, but guys, let's go ahead and get through it. So I'm going to go through all the matches on the main show. So I'm not going to be talking about the gauntlet match. I'm just going to start from the first match and go from there. And hopefully these graphics work out. I kind of just wanted to have something up for you guys to see. Oh, and BTW, I am wearing my Kenny Omega shirt. I didn't realize that you guys can't see it from here. I hope you guys like it. It's my only Kenny Omega shirt. I should probably look into getting another one, but for now, it'll have to do. Alright, guys, but let's go ahead and get started on the Wrestle Kingdom 13 predictions. Alright, first and foremost, guys, here we go. So, let's go ahead and start off by saying that, I mean, I'm sure you guys already all know this, but Wrestle Kingdom is New Japan's biggest event of the year. The January 4th Tokyo Dome show has been a tradition dating back since 1992, which, fun fact, I was like not even born yet. Okay, so there you go. That's going to be saying a lot about my age. Other than that, this show is living off a lot of this show is definitely jam-packed. I will tell you guys that right now. It's jam-packed because guys like Minoru Suzuki, Hiroki Goto, Hangman Page, Taguchi, Marty Scurll, these guys aren't in singles matches. They're not in tag matches. They're literally thrown into the gauntlet. And that should tell you how jam-packed this show is, considering that those guys are technically off like the main card. So this is definitely going to be a jam-packed show where every match from start to finish is going to be from good to great to amazing and, you know, so on and so forth. All right. Oh, hello, Paolo's from Texas. Nice. All right. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start off with the first match. Ooh, my predictions label is covering his face. Let me remove this. Sorry, guys. Or actually, hold on. Let me move it. Let me move this. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties for a second. One-person team here. All right. Let's just put this here. All right, we're going to go ahead and start off with the Neverweight Openweight Championship, which is Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay. Guys, this is the most anticipated match, I would say, besides the actual main event. This is the match that everyone is looking forward to. You already know because of the two guys that are in this ring that it's going to kick off, and it's going to kick off the show very, very strongly. They're going to want to steal the show. We know both guys are going to be doing crazy stuff, so they're definitely going to be stealing the show on this one here. One of the things I want to say is that I think this match will probably go between 15 to 20 minutes, and it's going to be just a bunch of innovative, high-flying moves, and we're going to see them do crazy stuff, all right, guys? I think in terms of who's winning this match, honestly, I love both guys. I root for both guys. I think they're both absolutely incredible, but given the fact that Will Ospreay was supposed to be he was being groomed for this prior to his injury. Because of this, I think that he is going to be the one to win the bout, and I think he will become the first true junior weight heavyweight, and yeah, I think that he should definitely win this, even though I know that it's going to be absolutely crazy. Let's see what people are saying here. Okay. So, Luis says, ooh, is that the first match? Yes, it is opening the show, so it is going to put the following matches to be, it's going to raise the bar for them. It's going to be a challenge for them. Like Luis says, it is going to be a show stealer. I know there have been some arguments online as to whether or not this match should be first or shouldn't be first. Personally, I think, why not? Throw it in there. Yes, it's going to be a challenge for the rest of the guys, but at the same time, why not kick off your show with a bang? And clearly, that's a bang right there. Let's see. D-Train Riotmaker says, well, Ibushi is leaving for AEW. He might lose. So I feel like a lot of people, that's kind of the theme of the night in terms of where some people think that if certain wrestlers lose, that, it means they're going to All Elite Wrestling, or they're not going, or whatever. I don't think that's the case, to tell you the truth. But there are some people that think that. Let's see. Okay, Louis says, who's jumping off the balcony? I don't know. No idea. D-Train says that's certainly how big the card is if this is the opener. Exactly. There you go. It just goes to say how much there is really going on for this match. Anyways, to be honest, this is the match that I'm most looking forward to. Mainly because I love their style, so I know that I'm going to be marking out and fangirling over it, and I'm sure everybody else is as well. So yeah, it's going to be a fun way, I will tell you that. So for those of you that are staying up to watch, if you're feeling tired, when the clock strikes midnight, you're feeling a little exhausted and you're thinking, oh, I might not be able to make it through the night or whatever, this match will wake you up and be like, yeah, dude, you can make it through the night. Alright, but here we go, guys. We're moving on to the next match. The next match on the show is going to be the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championship match, and it is going to be El Desperado and Kanemaru versus Roppongi 3K versus Bushi and Shingo Takagi. So this one should also be fun. All three teams are extremely talented, but they're different, and as we were saying with the first match, Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay, this match being the follow-up match is technically put in a very hard spot, because obviously it's going to be very hard to follow that first match. For the most part, Wrestle Kingdom crowds don't really care too much about the junior tag titles, so it will be a short match. Honestly, in terms of who should win, I think that Bushi or Shingo Takagi should take it because they're the least established team, so therefore they benefit a lot more from winning. But yeah, I think this one's just going to be okay, let's get it over and done with. There's going to be a few high spots and whatnot, but I don't think, I know it's messed up to say, but I don't think it's going to be as amazing as Kota Ibushi and Will Ospreay, but that's just my personal opinion. Let's see. Did anybody have any thoughts about this one? Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, but so no major thoughts on this match. We're gonna move on to the third match. By the way, guys, oh my god, so live streaming by yourself is crazy because I have the chat going and then I have to make sure that the streaming service is working. Then I make sure to look at my notes and then I make sure your graphics are up. So if there's any technical difficulties or any weird stuff on this, just know it's because I probably messed up. All right, so just throwing that out there as well. God, I need to train on this. All right, but let's go ahead and move on, guys, to match number 3. Match number 3, which is one of my favorite workers in the entire business, is Tomohiro Ishii versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the Rev Pro British Heavyweight Championship. Guys, I cannot stress how much I love Ishii. I love Ishii. Like, I don't know why more people aren't, like, constantly talking about him. I just think he's, like, so badass. And so this match is literally going to be one of the most intriguing matches because it's so unique, and this is why. Both Tomohiro Ishii and Zack Sabre Jr. have two totally different styles. As we know, Zack Sabre Jr. is a technical prowess. We know that he can basically, no matter what you do, he can turn it into a submission and, you know, just... He's very creative, all right? We know that. And then on the opposite end, we have Tomohiro Ishii, who is so hard-hitting, and everything he does, it leaves a mark. It has an impact. So both of those styles clashing together is going to make for a very unique match there, shall we say. Let me think, what else do I want to add about this? Okay, so I think that obviously because of their different styles, they're both going to be trying to wrestle their own match. So it's going to be interesting to see how those two styles correlate with each other. To be honest, it would probably make more sense for Zack Sabre Jr. to win. That way he could defend the title in the US and the UK. And yeah, that's pretty much that. I think that one's going to be really good. It's going to be a show stealer. Let's see what you guys have to say. Did you guys have anything for that one? Okay, Louis says, this is big for Rev Pro. Good cross promoting. D-Train Ridermaker says, I hope Ishii wins, but something tells me Zack wins. Yeah, personally, I just feel like Zack Sabre Jr. maybe needs it a little bit more. Not that he needs it, but it just would fit a lot better with him right now in this time and moment, you know? So yeah, that's basically the only reason why I think. But anyways, I'm so excited, and yeah, okay. I need to calm down, guys. This is how I get. Every time I get on these live streams, I get all crazy, and I talk really fast, and for those that don't know me, and they watch the stream afterwards, they're like, ugh, this girl talks so fast. I do. I need to breathe. All right. D-Train Ridermaker says, Ishii is a badass with or without a title. Thank you. You literally took the words out of my mouth. That is exactly what I was trying to get. My point that I was trying to get across was saying that Ishii just has not taking anything away from Zack, because that's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm just trying to say that, yeah, that he needs it more than Ishii does right now. All right, so if that makes any sense at all. Anyways, that should be a really good match. Moving on to match number 4. So number 4 is going to be the IWGP Tag Team Championship match, and it is going to be the Gorillas of Destiny versus Evil and Sonata versus the Young Bucks. So honestly, guys, I think that this match actually kind of sucks that it's a 3-way. I think that this match should have been 2 totally separate matches. And the reason for that is because the Gorillas of Destiny and the Young Bucks have been having their own, you know, personal feud for the past few months now. So I think that the Gorillas of Destiny have technically been getting the better out of the Young Bucks, so I think that maybe this should have been a revenge match where we kind of see the Young Bucks get their revenge against the Gorillas of Destiny, but with Evil and Sonata in there, it kind of messes up that flow. And then, vice versa, it's the same thing with the Bucks being added to this, where Evil... Wait, hold on, sorry, let me put this up here. Okay, so where Evil and Sonata also won the tag team tournament, I think that because of that, it kind of makes the World Tag League a little redundant, considering that they added the Young Bucks to this match because Evil and Sonata worked so hard to to essentially earn the spot. So I feel because of that, that should have also been a separate match, you know? So they could have literally made 2 matches out of this, but instead it became one whole thing. Yeah. All right. Luis says, yeah, my same thoughts on this match as well. All right. So there we go. Was there anything that I wanted to add about this match? Sorry, guys. I'm just looking over my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. No, that's literally all I wanted to say about. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. I almost forgot in terms of, okay. So in terms of winning, I think the Gorillas of Destiny should win, but with this one, it's more about who are they going to be pinning. So I think that, how should I put this? I think that they should probably, okay. So if the Young Bucks are going to be staying, or not staying, they should probably be the ones to get pinned, and if not, they should be pinning Evil and Sonata. So I don't know, I think that this match is gonna probably maybe give some stuff away. I don't know. Let's see. Rainy says, I think the Gorillas of Destiny will win. Hashtag Gorilla Power. That is so cute. Alright, sorry, that is adorable. I loved reading that comment. D-Train also says G.O.D. keeps the titles. And then Louis says also, okay, G.O.D. So I think everybody has similar predictions for this match as well. All right, hey, moving on, guys. All right, let's move on to the 5th match on the show. And it is for the IWGP US Championship, Cody versus Juice Robinson. All right, so when Juice Robinson first won the title from Jay White, it seemed like a real huge moment, right? But when Cody won it at Fighting Spirit Unleashed, it almost seemed like an afterthought, you know, because he had also just won the NWA World's Heavyweight title. He had also had the ROH title at this point. So I feel that this bout sort of, you know, it was more of an afterthought compared to all the other bouts as well. So I think that because of that, it didn't really have that same impact that when Juice Robinson won it from Jay White. So I kind of definitely want to see Juice Robinson have the bout. I wasn't too happy when he lost the bout in the first place, so I definitely want to see him take the bout back. I just think he needs it a lot more. We all know that. So it just definitely has to be Juice Robinson on this one. D-Train says, I like Cody, but Juice is gonna win, I think. Luis says, Juice is needing a big win, but IDK. No, he definitely needs it. I think for sure. It should definitely be Juice Robinson. And even if Cody wasn't forming All Elite Wrestling, I still would have thought the exact same thing. Just because Cody is obviously executive vice president of All Elite Wrestling, this wouldn't have changed my opinions on who should have or should not have won this match. I still think that it should be Juice Robinson, regardless of what Cody is doing on the sidelines. So yeah. Do I want to add anything else to this? No, that's pretty much that. That's all I have for you on this match. Guys, even if you're watching this on replay, if you're not watching this live, please drop your comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. And since we are talking about Cody, do feel free to leave your comments on what you guys think about All Elite Wrestling, what your thoughts were when you first found out that it was official, and who do you think is going to be signing with them? Who do you think is not going to be signing with them? What do you think about how this affects pro wrestling, how this affects so much stuff, guys. I know we talked about this on X-Pac 1 to 360, and I just think that there's so many subcategories and so many subdivisions of conversations that you can have with just the part about All Elite. So yeah. Let's see. Luis put LOL. Why did Luis put LOL? I'm like, wait, what happened? That was LOL. Alright. Alright, so yeah, guys, if you do have any thoughts on any of these matches, please let me know in the comments, because I am reading them. Alright, we are now on match number 6. Alright, here we go. It is for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. We have Kushida taking on Taiji Ishimori. So for this one, I'm going to say that this is probably going to be the biggest sleeper of the match in terms of, not that it's going to suck or anything, in terms of maybe the fans might not be the fans might sleep on this one is what I'm trying to say. I think the fact that Kushida is probably one of the best, most talented guys on the roster, and Taiji Ishimori is a little bit underrated. I think that both of these guys will go full speed in their matches. So because of that, I almost feel like this match is not as being talked about as other matches, even though it should be. I think that this match, in terms of who should win this match, I definitely think that with Taiji Ishimori being more relatively new, there should be a title change for this match. It just makes a little bit more sense. But both guys are really good, so honestly, I just think that this match is going to be the one that is going to try to get the audience's attention a little bit more. Louise put the sleeping emoji. Yeah, hopefully not, because I really do think that these guys should deserve some credit for everything that they've been doing, so hopefully the crowd doesn't, like, just over it, you know? D-Train Riot Maker says, Ishimori, I think, will take it to keep the Bullet Club strong with titles. Rainey says, why does one guy look like he broke out of prison and the other guy looks like a cop? Oh my god, you have this. I love knowing your perspective on things. It's hilarious. It's adorable. Alright, where are we at? Alright, so yeah, that was match number 6. Moving on, we have match number 7, which I'm actually going through the matches pretty quickly, guys. Yay! I was trying not to make it like a very long show, so that's good. Alright. Match number 7, we have Okada versus Jay White. So fun fact, guys, this is actually the first Wrestle Kingdom since Wrestle Kingdom 6 that Okada is not defending or challenging for the IWGP title. So that's very interesting, considering how talented he is, but also considering, what an amazing reign he had as champion prior to Kenny Omega. Jay White, guys, is obviously being groomed as one of the top heels by New Japan. In the past year, he's had victories over Kenny Omega, Hiroshi Tanahashi, over Okada himself, but I still think that he needs that, one signature moment to sort of get him to that next level. We already take Jay White seriously. The fans are already, interested in him and all of that, but he needs that one moment to take him from, this level to, stardom. So I think that he definitely needs this win over Okada if they definitely want to keep pushing him as one of the main guys and one of the forefront guys and one of the soon-to-be top guys of the roster. So that's pretty much my thoughts on that match, and it's fun to be. It's interesting to see that they're really, really putting a lot of eggs into Jay White's basket, and I think that that's really awesome for him. Luis says, Jay needs the win, but he won't get it against Okada unless it's a heel win with some cheating or something. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, yeah, he can do it that way as well. That would definitely continue on with him and his storyline and everything that he's doing, especially since he's a heel. Alright, other than that, his victory would mean a lot, guys. So good for Jay White, guys. Good for Jay White. Paulo says Mexican fighters are needed in this companies. Do not you think? Not so much. I don't think so. I think that they kind of have their own thing, D-Trade says should be an intriguing match to look at if Omega leaves. Jay White might be the next IWGP champion. I don't think Kenny Omega is leaving, but I'll kind of save my thoughts on that for when we get to that match, which we're not so far away from talking about that match. All right, the next match that we have is number 8, and ooh, that is not aligned right. Sorry, guys. All right, whatever. Okay, it is for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship match, and for those of you guys who don't know, they actually just added the no DQ stipulation. They had the contract signing and they added the no DQ stuff, so that has just been added because that wasn't a thing until today. And their last match that they had was also no DQ, so it definitely makes more sense for it to be no DQ because I think that because of their storyline and everything that they've been doing, it only makes sense for them to have the no DQ stipulation. Hey, what happened to my image? All right, there it is. Okay, cool. So, one of the things that we've been noticing about Chris Jericho is that in every one of his matches that he's had with New Japan, he's come up with something different. He's come up with a new thing. We've all seen it. He sort of always tends to reinvent himself over and over again. So, it's going to be interesting to see what Chris Jericho has in store for this match, what he has in store for anything new that he's going to do, if so. It's going to be interesting, the story that they lay out for this match, again, because they have to do something different from what they've already done in the past. What else about this one? I think that it's gonna be more of a brawl, definitely more of a brawl. And what are you guys saying? No, Apollo, okay. Rainey says he's so creative. Whatever he does will be gold. Yes, I definitely agree with that. D-Train says, I think Naito takes it. Yeah, I think so too, actually. I agree with you on that one. I think that regardless of whether or not, again, the theme of the show, a lot of people, again, are saying that if this person loses, he's going to all the way. If this person wins, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's the case, but I do think that Chris Jericho, should lose for this match, you know? Louis says Jericho gonna bleed. That's a good one. Alright, so anyways, that was match number 8, Chris Jericho versus Naito. Yeah, and again, so I guess the prediction for this one is Naito taking the bout. Alrighty, guys. By the way, do you guys like Chris Jericho's new, hair that he had today at the at the contract signing? I thought that was pretty funny. All right, here we go. And guys, we're almost about to hit 30 minutes on this show, and we are already at the last match. So here we go, match number 9. And it is the main event. It is for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, Kenny Omega versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Guys, by the way, let me know if you guys watched that Kenny's Quest video game video. If you guys watched it, let me know what you guys thought about that, because I thought it was pretty cool. So one of the things that hold on, let me get the image out. Image out. Okay, so one of the things that I sort of mentioned earlier on in the show is that Kenny Omega's reign hasn't necessarily been on par or on the level as Okada's reign. As we know, he had one of the best, if not the best, reigns in New Japan history. So it almost feels like Kenny, if he went from Okada to Hiroshi Tanahashi. He hasn't really had anything in between that was really stand out to make his reign like, oh my god, you know? So because of that, I still think that Kenny Omega should win this match. I think he still has a lot more to prove, and I don't think he would want to necessarily drop the title and then leave to All Elite Wrestling and not really have accomplished what he was set out to accomplish as the champion. So I do think that Kenny Omega should win. This match is sort of like old school versus new school. You know, you have Hiroshi Tanahashi, who everyone in Japan just loves and adores, and they want to see him go at it one more time with that bout. So it's like, will Hiroshi Tanahashi have one more chance? Will he be able to, you know, do it all over again one last time? Or will he sort of be passing on the torch and beginning this new era with Kenny Omega as a champion? To be honest, I think Kenny Omega should win because it would solidify this reign for him. It would just benefit Kenny Omega a lot more, I think. And even though if Hiroshi loses, I think that there will be so many emotional people in the crowd. I just think that in order to move forward, I think that Kenny should win. But I don't know what you guys think. Let's see. Okay, D-Train says, so true, Denise. Louis says, Kenny wins. Don't think New Japan is ready to let him go. No. And one of the things that Kenny Omega has said, even when he just became champion, one of the things that he said was that he really wanted to do something different. He wanted to be a different kind of champion. He wanted to be a different kind of champion from Okada. He wanted to be somebody that took New Japan to a new level. He said on multiple interviews, he has said that he wants to really make New Japan bring them into the United States and really expand them and really help them grow as a company, not like globally, you know? He really wants to make it something special and do different things. So I feel that Kenny still has a lot of ideas, and I still think that there's still a lot more that he can do, obviously, with the bout. So I don't think that Kenny will lose. If he does, I will tell you that I will be super shocked. But yeah, I mean, well, I wouldn't be super shocked though, because Hiroshi Tanahashi is loved and so many people do want to see him, you know, keep the bout. So there you go, guys. I don't know what will happen in this match. So I feel that's going to be one of the biggest shockers of the night. Like, whoever wins, like, even if Kenny wins, I'm still gonna be like, and if Hiroshi Tanahashi wins, I'll be like, what? So no matter who wins in this match, it's still gonna be shocking. Rainey says you should do podcasts. You'd be great at it. Thank you, Rainey. I'm hoping to go live more on here and talk more about my thoughts and stuff. So yeah. All right, guys, that's pretty much my thoughts on Kenny versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. I don't think I have anything else I wanted to add, but if any of you guys wanted me to add anything or go over anything else, please let me know now in the comment section below. D-Train says, as much as the rumor mill is going, I think Omega keeps it. Yes, I think so too. Paulo says, it would be great to see Austin Aries fight Kenny Omega. I think he dreamed it. LOL. There's just so much. Like, there's so many dream matches, you know, like with Kenny and so many other people. Luis says, I would rather see Johnny Mundo versus Omega. D-Train says, Aries versus Omega would be a good match. Anyways, guys, so that's pretty much that. Wrestle Kingdom 13 is again tonight when the clock strikes noon. So yeah, I'm going to be most likely trying to stay up and tweet about the show. If I don't watch it at night, I will be watching it in the morning. I still don't know yet, so I haven't figured out my schedule, but chances are I will stay up even at least to watch part of the show and then go from there. So yeah, so look for some thoughts and opinions on Twitter. And then I'm hoping to go, where is this thing at? Hold on, nope, that's not it. Sorry, guys. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, there it is. All right, so that's my Twitter and Instagram username. It's @ Denise Salcedo. If you guys haven't followed me there yet, make sure to do so. Follow me on there, and I will share my thoughts. And also, if I do a recap show, I will announce it on Twitter if I do a recap show. If not, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, and maybe the YouTube channel thing will, like, notify you and stuff. I don't know how that works. Rainey says, me and my dad will watch it tonight. Yay! Louis says, any thoughts on All Elite Wrestling? Okay. I shared some of my thoughts already on X-Pac 1-360. By the way, we do have a new episode. If you haven't seen it, go watch it because it's all news only. I might repeat some of the thoughts that I said on there, but that's my thoughts. I'm excited for one. I'm very interested in seeing how this is going to change wrestling, how it's going to affect wrestling. I do think that there's going to be obviously a big bidding war between WWE, between Ring of Honor, between Impact, between the major players. There's going to be a lot of bidding wars. It's going to be good for talent. It's going to be not so good for indie promotions. I think it will affect places like PWG. What else? I'm interested to know if they're still going to be having working relations with Ring of Honor and New Japan. Who knows? I know they obviously want working relationships with them too, still. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, in terms of, I think once they announce, like, hey, guys, we have a TV deal, that's when things are really going to be like, you know? Obviously, we already know that they've had multiple offers, multiple TV deal offers. We already know that. So now it's just a matter of fact of seeing who they go with and what big stars, I mean, obviously, besides the Bucks and Cody, end up signing with the promotion. So we'll see. I feel like it's all just, it's like still like pending, but the fact that they announced that if it's officially happening has already like caused a lot of like madness, you know? Anybody else? Okay, that was pretty much that. But yeah, in terms of my thoughts, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I think it's like a crazy time. I think that if they do get a TV deal, I think that WWE is definitely going to have to step it up, especially like if they go with a big time network. WWE is definitely going to have to step it up in terms of like Raw and SmackDown and all of that. Really start putting like A-level stuff on there because, you know, yeah, it's going to be a competition. If so, I don't know. I'm just saying. Louise says, not trying to be negative, but the best it seems it would be ROH number 2, but I guess even that would be a good starting point. Well, Ring of Honor is already pulling out, you know, their tricks and stuff. They're signing people, and, you know, they did get Bandito, so there you go. You know, they're not necessarily going to be like all of a sudden the crappy company or something. No, that's definitely not the thing. They're signing people and they're starting to spend some money. So I think we're going to also be seeing some changes in Ring of Honor. So I think that we're going to be seeing changes overall. I do have a big prediction for 2019, but I'm not going to say it yet. Because I don't know why, but I'm not going to say my big prediction just yet. I do have a prediction, but again, I will save it for the right moment. I haven't decided if I would just like tweet my prediction or what I'll do, but I have a big prediction, but I'm going to keep it for now. Anyways, if you guys have any predictions, let me know if you guys want to share them. If you want to be secretive about them too, then it's okay. Anyways, guys, so yeah, that's pretty much my recap show. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram just Twitter and Instagram @ Denise Salcedo. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Tell your friends about me. Be like, hey, follow this girl. I don't know. Tell them. But yeah, guys, have a super awesome day and enjoy Wrestle Kingdom 13. And thank you guys so much for coming onto the channel. And I will see you guys later. Bye.